And we are live. Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to Time of the Week.
Where we always talk watches.
And occasionally drink grape juice.
Beer.
Beer and grape juice. Cheers.
It's mildly sunny outside for the first time probably in about 2 weeks. So as soon as the sun comes out, I'm like, beer.
Beer o'clock.
This is beer weather. Quick while it's sunny.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do I have? Yeah, no, I do. Sometimes if I go to the park, have a beer. I have to say, excuse the slightly scruffy attire. I had I sort of said it briefly earlier, 2 hours to see a friend who's flying back to Poland. She's like, let's go for a walk. So we've just been on a 2-hour walk. I come in okay. So, but
I don't have that excuse, unfortunately. That's just the way I look.
You look just as fabulous as I saw you when I saw you on Saturday.
I hope not, because if this is how I looked on Saturday, I'm going to be well disappointed.
Okay, right. I was actually seeing you on a really small bit of my screen, and you definitely look fabulous on Saturday. But I'm just saying you also look fabulous now.
Okay, that's all right then.
I got to meet you.
We got to meet. We've been doing this for over 6 months now.
Yeah,
and we only met for the very first time at Saturday's Cambridge Red Bar.
I know.
My first time meeting you. It was a lot of firsts.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. It was really good. It was really well put together. Very big well done to you and to Pete as well.
Yeah.
And everyone that came along. It's a good turnout.
Yeah, really, really happy with it. Really happy with the amount of people that turned up. We gained quite a lot of new members after it as well. Got to see some cool watches, meet some cool people. As they walked through the door and they were like, "Oh, hi, Lucy," because obviously, they've seen my face, unfortunately. And I was like, "Who are you?"
I know so bad.
The
guys don't realise because they recognise us because there aren't many women and because we have our face on Instagram. And I understand that people don't want their face on Instagram, but I'm like, please don't be upset that I don't recognise you. But you did have name badges. But the other thing, I thought I should take photos of people's name badges. That probably would have
should have done that.
With their watch.
Yes, I'm like, recognise the watch. Who are you again? And they had to tell me their Instagram handles. I'm like, got you. I know who you are now.
I mean, I did recognise a pink candy floss, candy cotton Oris from a mile away, and I was like, I know who's here.
Yeah, I know whose that is. He's here.
Yeah. Julian's in the chat. So Julian, lovely to see you again.
And I got a very, very cool Snoopy clock as a belated birthday gift as well. So thank you very much.
Oh, very cool. You're gonna have to post pictures of that.
I haven't set it yet. I'm dreading the sound.
Yeah, what size does Snoopy make? Not too sure.
I wonder whether it'll actually be an alarm clock or whether it'll be very loud Snoopy noises.
Does Peanuts make a noise? I can't think now.
I think it is a peanut. Is it a peanut?
Yeah. So we are missing one. Sam's having to work. Be busy and important.
Sell all them Breitlings.
I know. So we
Sam's just constantly in there, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We FaceTimed her on Saturday when we were together. We're like, Sam, hi. She's like, I'm at work. Hi, how's it going? Like, how's your day?
We love you. We miss you. We miss you. We're here. She's like, cool. I'm just on my break at work.
Yeah. I told her watch. You're like, oh my God, what watch?
Probably volume 20.
Yeah.
Volume 2.
So good to see you. Maybe we should FaceTime her now.
Can you imagine?
No.
Guys, I love you, but I'm at work.
Yeah.
Enough.
Some
people that were there on Saturday are actually in the chat as well. So maybe we get some new followers. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe we should give out cards Like I'm on YouTube and then hand out like time of the week
Yeah.
guides.
You can only come to Red Bar Cambridge if you're signed up to time of the week as well.
Yeah, well, that's a bit harsh, but yeah. Oh, we should do the like subscribe, follow, like thing now.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So come on, if you're watching this, I can see there are people watching. Go on, hit the like button as you're there. And
Yes,
subscribe.
please.
Tell all your friends. Yeah.
And if you're if you prefer not to see our faces, which I can totally understand, you can listen to us on a podcast instead. Just have us on in the background.
You can't do that live, I don't think, can you?
Not live, no, but it literally goes straight on to Spotify or whatever podcaster you use. So yeah, you can listen to us in the background at SWL Lugs Edition. We actually did it before.
Yeah, before the end of the show.
Before the end of the show.
Yay! Hendrix Green says hello from Gloucester. Hi, Hendrix Green.
Hello.
Hans Gundeo checks the athletes from the Middle East. Most of them were wearing RMs. Actually, yeah, I mean, chuck your suggestions in the chat because some of us didn't do as much research as they should have done.
Yeah, we will be discussing both athletes and RMs today on the show. So you can jump in shortly with your predictions, I guess.
Yeah.
And not notices. Oh my god, what's the word?
Recommendations.
I don't know. Move on.
Watches. Just put the watch names in the chat.
Watches.
What are you wearing? Let's check.
Take a guess.
Is it pink?
Sometimes.
Sometimes pink. Maybe like titanium.
It is titanium.
Does it have the words Grand and Seiko in it?
Amongst others, yes, it does. Yes.
And you know what? I'm not even going to try and say the reference number.
SBGA 413.
That's the one.
I don't remember reference numbers very often, but when I'm obsessed with them, this is definitely it. Yay!
Very pretty.
I wore something else yesterday and it felt really weird.
So you swapped back?
No, the whole day. The whole day I wore my OP. But I had to put this back on this morning. It's like, I love my OP still obsessed with it. But I am honeymooning so hard with this watch. It's insane.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep doing it.
Very
Definitely.
happy.
I'm really obsessed with not wearing it at the moment, but the orange strap on my Bremont. Like I just keep taking photos of it and like always keep reaching to wear my Bremont and always keep saying to people like, oh my god, this is so amazing, I love this strap. But I did swap today. Is it sporty? I guess it's maybe a little bit Olympic-y. I don't know why. I think it is. But my Hodinkee Swatch watch today. Went to set the time. Hand alignment, really good on it. But, a relatively cheap watch.
Isn't that built into all of these quality checks?
Yeah.
Apart from Seiko sometimes, I guess, but that's just usually bezels.
Well, that's to line up with the bezel, yeah. But yeah, I think there's been a bit of a bit of drama in the watch industry. With
just very quickly, Hendrix Green. We will get back. We will come back to your question. We didn't miss it. We will come back to it. He asked about the Tudor Black BB58, so we'll come back.
Yes. Yeah. Ming, what happened? Like that watch is lovely. I actually saw one. I saw one with aligned hands yesterday. Day before yesterday. And it is lovely, but yeah, there seem to be quite a few of these misaligned hands popping up.
There's a lot being missed. This is basically what happens when you grow and get too greedy too quickly, and you completely miss out one of the things that should be a staple in your process and was at the beginning. I've never heard of any other problems with any other Ming watches.
I think I don't think it's a QC issue because I think you would have to have a very shoddy watchmaker and QC technician to miss it. I do think that maybe it's a movement issue where something is maybe not, I don't know, not what's the word? Not just misaligned, but maybe not holding this. I don't know, because they're not loose hands, are they? They're just misaligned hands.
Yeah.
Although actually, I think somebody else said about the way that was it. I think the hours and minutes set in. I might be making this up. The hours and minutes set independently, so it is maybe possible to put them out of alignment yourself.
Well,
I don't know.
you've seen sort of movements and the insides of watches probably being repaired a lot more than I have, so I'll believe most things that you say about this, but that just doesn't sit well, especially for the price range.
Exactly. And I'm going to do some more investigating and actually see how. Also, I just have to say, I've just pulled this off of Instagram. So Dialed In, don't know who this is, but obviously, so he says, when the excitement is quickly followed by disappointment, got my Ming Messina with a slight hand misalignment issue. Also, first comment, watches by Analog. Sorry, but haha. How harsh.
Some people are mean.
I know.
I feel like watches by Analog didn't get a Ming watch when they wanted a Ming watch.
Yeah. But anyway, we will buzz off from this one, and it's honeycomb down.
They are very cool pieces. They are very cool pieces.
They are. They're gorgeous. So those dials are gorgeous. But all right, we like to keep it positive here, so we shall move away from the.
I'm in a good mood today.
Yeah.
You can tell when I'm not in a great mood, because I'm basically like, right, what can I bitch about today?
Right. Yeah.
I just need to get it out of my system.
but feeling chirpier today.
Yeah.
Happier. Is it any other watch news that's not?
There's a fun one. There's a new fun one.
Yeah.
We all know I like, not smaller brands, but not crazy expensive pieces all the time, apart from if we're talking about MB&F. But I like the little inexpensive pieces too. And I got notified about this cool piece the other day. Yes, Timex also have a Pac-Man one, so I'd be interested to compare them. But this looks pretty cool. I love it. If that design is actually on the strap as well, that's really cool.
Oh yeah. I like that. So what's on the bottom half? So sorry, just for everyone, I'm a little bit blind, but also when we do this, I don't see the screen. I see it in absolutely tiny view. So what is? Oh, that's a bit better actually. So what is on the bottom half of the screen?
Pac-Man, I guess.
Does it do anything?
You're asking me like I should know this.
Okay, it's fine. We don't need to know.
That is
a little button. Okay, so they're actually buttons.
Yeah, they're buttons. Yeah. There's not a lot of detail on here at the moment because they're just coming soon. As soon as it's available, we'll give you more info. I'm not going to play that. I don't know what it is, so I'm not going to play it. But yeah, they're pretty cool pieces.
I liked Dave, Snoopy. He's going to call him Snoopy Dave. A visual sound. He had the Casio. What's it called? LPD, something like that edition. It's like a graffiti artist.
Yes,
that was cool. And his King Nerd G-Shock was super cool. So anyone
that's the artist one with the limited edition strap painting and
so King Nerd is like an engraver. The watch is so cool. But he does engraving onto 50p pieces, so really small. And then he's done engravings on watch cases themselves, some really cool Rolex case backs and stuff. And then he teamed up with G-Shock. I think it's G-Shock London. actually, and designed a strap that it wasn't engraved, but it had a really cool design on it. And then, yeah, I like that one.
That was really cool. Yeah,
Very
just another
cool.
one from the other day. That was,
Did you have a favourite from Saturday, or a couple of favourites?
the Langer and the Patek? Just to be that person. I did really like the little LP Casio though.
Yeah,
I've like turned the bell on for him, and I'm like, right, as soon as he announces more of them, I am going to buy one.
yeah. I think Dave commented on one of my comments and was just like tagged him in it and was like, yeah, dude, loads of people asked after this, like, you have to make another one.
For sure, yeah. Although I'm really, really annoyed because after the event, Mark MJF, Watch MJF or something, who was also part of the setup of the Red Bar Cambridge crew. He was there taking loads of pictures, and he sent us loads after. And I was like, there's a freaking Ploprof there, and I didn't see it.
I was the same. I was like, where was that hiding? Like, I'm going to be in that. Yeah, I really like them. I read something
in person. I think
it's like
Johnny's.
Yeah, because despite its size, I tried on, actually Dave Sharp had a titanium one, and I think if I were to have one, it would need to be titanium. But despite its size, it is really comfy. They're cool.
Yeah, they just look so cool. They're like probably the total opposite of what I would have gone for probably this time last year. My taste has changed so much.
Yeah,
but I really like them. I think they're so cool. I'm really annoyed that I missed it. But there were so many cool watches and there were so many cool people there to talk to. Yeah. It was so mad going to a place and the people around you actually just letting you vent about watches and happily returning the conversation about watches rather than like giving you an eye roll, like just talking about watches again.
Yeah. I didn't see Dave Moser. Like, as in, like, take it off his wrist and see it. Missed that one.
He made a point of showing it to me. Because you know my opinion on the Streamliner.
You're not so keen? Okay.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm not. I don't dislike it. I love the dial, but it's just not my personal preference. It was really, really cool to see it in person. Depending on the way the light hit it. So in one angle, it was like that beautiful Moser, like bright green, fume dial. And then you slightly turn it, it actually almost looked grey. Which was really, really cool. Yeah. Still not for me, but I really appreciated it.
Yeah, I think I get that. And Julian's called I always say Ploprof. Ploprof. I think I always say Ploprof. He called it a knuckle duster.
Yeah, it's pretty. You could knock someone out with that thing for sure.
Yeah,
have to be careful with the titanium though.
Yeah, and that could be a feature for another day. Watches as weapons.
The biggest, strongest watches, like the most
lightning emergency was
done. Most indestructible watches. What watch would you wear as a spy?
Oh,
that's a good one, isn't it?
Oh, because it needs to be kind of under the radar. Well, James Bond, Seamaster.
That's probably the obvious answer. Yeah. We're not always that obvious here. You know, that's a boring answer. Mark you would want it my life loves the Ploprof. It's her next watch. Good. Yeah. Your wife has got taste.
Actually, there's a really nice white dial one as well. Quite like that.
Might have to start looking into them.
Yeah.
Although I need to get rid of some of mine though first.
No, don't do that. Keep collecting.
Just need another watch box.
Yeah. The multiple watch box diaries.
Exactly. If anyone wants to, gift me a fancy new watch box so I don't have to sell any of mine.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
That's the way to do it. Forever growing. Any other news? Did I have any other? No. Should we get into the get into the Yes, I'm not ready.
Can do.
No, I haven't. I mean, I've got a few little bits and pieces, but yeah, chuck stuff in the. Oh no, what was the question that we were going to go back to?
Oh yes, we'll answer that
Hendrix
first.
Green. Is it Hendrix Green?
Yes, it is Hendrix Green. Yes.
Oh.
Do you want to
And
grab
what
it
was
up on the screen because I can't?
Okay, yeah. It's quite way up there, wasn't it?
709.
Oh, there we go. Prediction for Tudor Black Bay 58, green dial and GMT. What do you think? That's a lovely photo of you there, Hendrix.
It's very professional, very smart. I'm enjoying the jacket with the little pocket square.
I want one of those. Prediction. I like the idea of the green dial. I think, that should be the way to go. And the Black Bay 58 is such a lovable size, isn't it?
It's classic. I don't know what more they can do with it though, because they do have a green dial in the bronze, and they've got the gold, so there's mixed up materials already.
Yeah,
they've mixed up dial colours.
Steel. Actually, yeah, I think I'm picturing the bronze, but actually in a steel. Maybe.
Yeah, what would it? It would have to be a different shade of green, I think, because that green works really well with like a warm metal. I don't know how it would sit on a steel.
Maybe like an Rolex OP green. Do you think they go? They're not. It's weird, isn't it? Like we've always said that said the Tudor's, the experimental side of Rolex, but then Rolex have brought out all the coral, they call it not the coral colours, the
Stellar.
Colours.
Yeah, the Stellar dials. Yeah.
So they brought out all of those
weird, like tropical dial ones that we've never talked about since they released them.
And then Tudor's gone down the slightly more neutral colours, I guess.
I feel like they've been quite reserved.
Yeah, I think maybe they should switch it back up again. Let's get some pink dial Tudors out there.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a pink dial Tudor Black Bay?
Yes, yeah. You think they could or would feminize? I guess they couldn't. Well, you can put diamonds on a dive watch. I mean, I don't think I would recommend it, but I'm just trying to picture how they might jazz up the Black Bay 58.
When was the last time they brought out a brand new watch?
The ceramic, wasn't it, a couple of months ago?
Was that a different design?
And the boutique.
I can't remember.
The Tudor boutique edition's only about a month.
The whole new
old.
watch.
Yeah. Also, for the 58 or just in general?
Just in general. Wasn't it based on a different?
I think the
different
ceramic. Design-wise, there's a P01.
We don't need to talk about that one.
I did an Instagram story and was like, "What's your favourite Tudor model?" I don't know if it's during Time Scotland. Someone put like the P01 was their favourite, and I was like, "Be diplomatic." Like, yes, it's good that people like different things.
That is something you do very well. You're very diplomatic with your responses. I, on the other hand, am not.
Yes, it's fine. Different people act different ways.
You can have your opinion. It can be wrong, but you can have it.
Just call me Switzerland. I'm like neutral of anything. I'm really comfortable sitting here on my fence. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very, very good on that fence. But no, I'm not sure for the 58. Like you said, it is like such a staple watch, and if anyone asks me in that price range, what can I get that's going to be versatile, it's going to be resilient, it's going to be good quality, I would almost always go to a Tudor Black Bay 58 because they're such all-round good watches.
Yeah.
In terms of innovation, I don't think they've done much with it recently.
I actually, like Hendrix said, like the GMT. I wonder if they would. I guess there is enough case, just like size-wise, it would be a slightly bigger movement. But then change the case, I might be able to sort of put a GMT in there.
Well, there's other watch brands that have a thinner case and are also GMT. So surely there's a way of doing that without compromising the sizing of it.
Yeah. Yeah, there needs to be a bit of jiggery.
It's a good idea, Hendrix. A very good idea.
Okay. But are they due to bring anything out soon? I think the blue French Marine Nationale thing, I think that's due to come out.
They tease us with
teasing
that
it.
and then bring out something completely different.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have a word. Which is not my watch. Right. So, donk. I need to go back up there to take that off. Right. Okay. So Olympics. What we got?
Olympics. So I don't watch the Olympics, or I haven't been watching the Olympics. I'm very sorry. Probably going to get a lot of hate for it. I'm supposed to be like, woo, supportive. I just didn't really watch the football, but.
Are there any sports that like you ever did as a child that you follow along a bit?
I do like the gymnastics. I think this because from my dancing background, there's like an element of that side of things. Like I know how complicated, I know how strong you have to be to do certain moves. And like they'll just do like one flip, and I'm like, that is so freaking hard. Like you don't even know how many muscles that takes to do that, and how much skill. So that always impresses me. I do like watching the gymnastics. Tennis, I'm just like speed tennis, maybe. That would be interesting.
Drunk tennis.
Drunk tennis is much more interesting, actually. Who's going to be the first to fall over? Like that. Basically, what they should do is do a mini Olympics, but get everyone intoxicated.
Yeah.
And then let them go.
What happens?
I think that would be hilarious.
I keep seeing that little like meme thing that pops up saying that they should just get like general members of the public to like partake. Like, here's Joe Bloggs about to attempt a like 10-meter dive. Yeah.
This is Sally, 56, attempting a long jump.
Yeah,
I would watch that.
Yeah. I would be so keen for that. Like gymnastics, I'd just do like little roll. Like you'd roll down a hill sideways. I'd just do that.
Yeah.
Just roll over it.
You can do a roly poly. Brilliant. Yeah. Pro. She's basically a pro now.
Yeah, we can do that.
In terms of actual Olympics, there's a lot of ambassadors for the Olympics. I have very, very quickly noticed, and sorry, I can't remember who mentioned it further up, but Richard Mille has so many ambassadors at the Olympics. It's crazy. 7 I've counted so far. Yeah,
that's got to be more than any other brand, surely.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. But let's go for this one first. I think. So I used to be able to do that.
Amazing.
But yeah, this is. I'm going to completely ruin this name, aren't I? Sorry in advance. Mutazessa Barshin. Sporting a Richard Mille 6702. Doing
like that colour.
High jump. I quite like it.
I want that colour on a Black Bay 58.
Someone who's good at Photoshop, can you please get a Black Bay 58 and Photoshop different shades of pink on there? And then the one we like best, or we can put it in the chat and go, which one do you like the best? And then we'll physically send it to Tudor as a suggestion.
Yeah. Keen for that.
I like that idea. So Vintage and Victor said RM is a sports brand, but for rich people.
Cool.
I agree. Because this retails for about $150,000.
That's crazy.
He probably got it given to him, obviously, because he's an ambassador. But
and is he wearing it whilst at the Olympics whilst he's doing that? I
don't know if I can zoom. Can I zoom in on here? Well, he's literally upside down there, and that definitely looks like the watch that he is wearing. Yeah. So
awesome.
impressive. It is super lightweight, apparently. So,
I guess that's something you need to consider when you want to get as much air as possible.
light as possible. Yeah.
Don't be weighed down by my watch.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. People do
like
get involved in that though.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like it. Did I? You know what? I completely failed in finding a particular watch person. I'm quite into the equestrian dressage, show jumping, cross country, and like following on my non-watch account. I do have another Instagram account. Follow like quite a few of them, and I've spotted watches on their Instagram, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'll find a picture of that. When you Google the Olympic equestrian team, they've all got gloves on. So
yeah,
that failed.
There is a lady. Where is she? Equestrian. I think I might actually. Oh, I might be able to find her on here. Did I? I swear I got her up here. Say talk amongst yourselves for a second, but
there's not another one.
I did. Hold on, I'll get.
Hendrix Green called Richard Mille the Crocs of the watch world. That's harsh.
Really expensive Crocs.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, I probably wouldn't want to buy one. It's what I always say. I want one for the weekend.
Yeah. So this is.
German.
I'm so bad. In fact, I'm very good at butchering surnames, considering mine's so ridiculously long. Jessica von Friedel-Verdel.
Yeah, that's
she's
definitely
German. Yeah, she's part of the Equestrian Olympics, and here she is without gloves, wearing her Richard Mille. I think it is the 007.
She is definitely not wearing that white strap when she goes to the yard.
No,
no, definitely not.
it might be white clean. Titanium as well. Titanium and horses. Surely that doesn't go together.
I mean,
it's probably super strong, though. For that money, I guess. There you go. She's physically on a horse there, wearing it.
Yeah. I mean, the horse wasn't very happy about the situation.
There's a random lady just laying on my back.
Yeah. I don't like this watch. Actually, Longines. I meant to have a look. Like Longines do a lot with equestrian. I'm not too sure on the ambassadors, but yeah, go to like Hickstead and like Ascot. You just see all the massive Longines signs everywhere.
Well, they do sponsor quite a lot as well, I think, don't they?
Yeah.
Longines.
Yeah, they've got a big equestrian heritage.
A horse is loving life there, though.
Yeah. Not so bad.
Yeah, Richard Mille. Equestrian, there you go. I managed to find a horsey person.
Yay!
Physically wearing one.
Did better than me. Actually, so what I will bring up, because not so much the ambassadors, but I am going to have a quick discussion about where are you? The actual Omega Tokyo 2020 watches.
Finally release them and then be relevant currently.
It's just brought out in 2018. Cool.
Really? That's a bit eager, isn't it? Considering we didn't do the Olympics till 2021.
Yeah, last week. So yeah, the Japan only editions. I'm putting it out there. I do have a friend that's looking for the blue dial Speedmaster. So anyone knows of anyone available, send them my way.
I like the red one.
Yeah, they're cool. So that's I think one of the more popular ones. Let me kind of skip through a little bit. All same bracelets. I think they're all steel, and I think they're all open case back. It's obviously steel and gold here. Different colour like rings, bezels.
Not for me.
Namely blue, yellow, black, green, and red, depicting the 5 continents. Oh, I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, I knew there were different colours. I couldn't remember why.
Yeah. It's like Audi, but more colourful. It's BD, based on the BD Professional Moonwatch Sapphire Crystal version, inspired by the 5 colours. Special limited case back. Oh, I thought it was open case. I think maybe one of them might be open case back then. Special case back.
Mark H said all closed case with Olympic logo before you even scrolled down. Go on, Mark.
Me there. I did actually read these the other day as well. So the red and white one I'm going to skip to because I'm pretty sure they've called it the Rising Sun. Maybe that's just a nickname for it. No, okay. I wish to do a bit more. But I thought the green's quite nice. Not like anything else that's in before. But yeah, so you can, they're in, I think there's 20 of the individual watches, and then there's 55 of these sets where you can get the whole lot in one go, which is quite cool. And then the straps as well.
Can you imagine how much they'd be as well?
Yeah, it's actually got the price there. Oh, how much they'd be after Japan only.
Yeah, apparently Rising Sun is the nickname.
I don't think this is the article I read the other day. The article I read the other day had like much more details on it.
It's got all the pictures on there. That's all that matters.
Yeah, there we go. That's all we want to see anyway. Do you have a favourite? Do you think the red and the white?
Yeah, I think the red and the white. I'm not a massive fan of bimetal stuff. I think the Cartier Santos is probably the only one that I enjoy looking at as a bimetal watch. That I could see myself owning. I like them on other people, but for me personally, I'm not a big fan. So that automatically writes off 2 of them. I've got a blue watch, and the panda looks too much like other pandas. Not like an Olympic one. It just looks like a panda dial, I guess. But the red, the one with the red for me, like I love a nice clean dial, white, and then like the hint of red, just
And the Japanese really flag's like red and white, isn't it? I think. And also, I saw the other day the Seamaster. So it's white dial Seamaster with a blue bezel, and that's really nice.
Nice, very very nice.
Well.
So which one did you like again? The green.
I think probably the red, the blue and the red. Actually, go back to your comment about the steel and gold. I'm probably the same. I don't love them, but I do really like the steel and gold 50th anniversary Apollo. The one I call it the Mooney watch, the one that's got Buzz Aldrin bending over.
Where is this?
And that is that's steel and gold, but just actually I think even the pushers might be steel. It's just got really sort of subtle hints of gold on it. I quite like that one.
Yeah, that's what. We can accept those ones. Yeah.
So anyway, so that was my little contribution.
Well, there's also the Swatch Olympic watches as well.
Oh, have you got those to hand?
I do. I came prepared today.
Oh my god, you know me.
It's not like we don't like research stuff because we talk about it throughout the week. I just forget to save stuff, and then I panic at the last minute, like, where did I find that article? Because I physically have to show it on the night.
Yeah.
But no.
I'm always like, I'll do it in a minute, and then the week just flies by.
Yeah. It really does. Like, time just flies by so quickly. Yeah. So on a different scale, but still pretty cool, I think. The Swatch Watch Tokyo Olympic Games collection. So, red and blue. Different straps. 47mm case. Features sporty designs.
Yeah. I mean, I put this on and now I feel really athletic.
So cheesy. There you go. Oh my god. The box then, I don't know why, I just scrolled down. I was like, that looks like a pregnancy or a COVID test.
Yes, I just thought that as well. Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I just thought that was a really weird thought and shouldn't have said it out loud. So that's good.
No, I thought exactly the same. Yeah.
But the watch itself is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I think they're fun. You can always count on Swatch to produce some fun watches.
Yeah.
Loud but fun.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. And then you got some like information there, but I wish I had a better shot of the red, because I quite like the red.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Again, I think maybe we should send those colours over to Tudor.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna either have to get better at Photoshop,
Yeah.
or ask someone very, very kindly to send us some different options.
I remember the year that Clockbait did all the Photoshop.
£87 when they were they're out of stock now, obviously. But
They were. Yeah, when Clockbait did all the pre-Basel Rolex mock-up, so they said, "Oh, what do you think Rolex might be bringing out?" And then they just went and just changed all the colours around. Very clever. So yeah, they need to do that with Tudor. I'll have a word. They've gone very quiet, haven't they, Clockbait?
who have they offended this time?
They've gone off the radar, gone into hiding.
Someone has finally gone to them, guys. Shut up for a second. Like, you're gonna. You don't want what happened to Timepiece Gentleman to happen to you. So just lay low for a little bit, and then come back, and then come back.
Yeah. I might have to check up on them. Maybe just everyone on the chat, just like flood their DMs.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Hey guys, you good? Are you okay?
Okay,
Still alive?" I hope so. There were a lot of fun on the show. There were a lot of fun.
Should we need to plan some more guests, don't we?
I do, yeah. Anyone in the chat have any preferences to guests that we can get on the show? Put in your suggestions. I'll drop Ben Clymer a message and get him on, and my best friend Cara, Pro Dinky.
Yeah. Horological Dictionary. Yeah, she's always good fun.
Ooh. I heard they're a bit of a dog. Literally, they're a dog. They're just
talking dog.
Dog.
Always think that.
You just imagine. Now I'm just going to every time Horological Dictionary posts, I'm just going to imagine Brian from Family Guy posting stuff on there. I'm like, that makes so much more sense now.
Yeah. Next level. We need that. We need that.
And Mark Wheeler asked, is red going to be the next green then? So like it was the year of the blue, and then it was the year of the green. Maybe red.
I think Fears have got something new coming out soon. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen it, but
excited.
That's something to keep an eye on.
Or is it eyeing up the Brunswick? So
yes. We've had salmon, haven't we?
Well, they've done the red in the limited edition that Dave and Marks has.
Yeah.
I love that. I can never remember the actual name of that shade though.
Oh, didn't we ask him? It was like, I think it was named after Cecilia, so it was like Cecilia, but it wasn't Burgundy, but it was the name of red wine, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something like that. I got to meet Cecilia as well.
Yay!
She's so lovely, and she had
fabulous.
The coolest. Like, if any of you guys have listened to the Scottish Watches podcast that Cecilia is on, she is a collector of all things epic, basically.
Fabulous.
And she has a vintage Milgauss. It's like a silver dialed Milgauss. And normally silver on silver can be a little bit boring, but it's such a cool piece. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And she loves schooling people, apparently. She likes going into watch shops and they go, "Oh, I've seen your OP." And she's like, "Well, you clearly don't have a fucking clue, do you?"
No.
I love that level of sass.
I reminded her that when I unfortunately I was like, "Oh, can I like try on your watch?" She was like, "Yeah, fine." Just tried it on, and then I think she got distracted, I got distracted, and then a friend was like, "Oh yeah, go to the lady." So I was like, "Yeah, I'll come too." And then we got chatting, and then like half an hour later I come back and Cecilia's like, "Oh, there's my watch," like maybe a few drinks later at the time. She'd forgotten that I had it and had a bit of a panic. Sorry.
I ended up with so many people's watches on that night and forgetting that I was wearing
Actually,
them.
you had mine for a little while.
I did. I went to the bar with yours. Sorry.
I recognize that orange strap.
I didn't. I put my cherry blossom down for people to look at, and I picked up Dave's the LP Casio, and it's so small and so light. I didn't think I was wearing a watch. So when someone handed me a watch to try on, I just went to put it straight on my wrist, and I was like, I am wearing something. I'm like, I can't remember putting this on my wrist.
I think,
and then towards the end of the night, I had someone's Oris on.
Oh,
Beautiful.
nice.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Which one was it?
And I was like,
Was it that? I think that might have been Dave's as well. The
that
coral,
was
not the coral reef.
No, it was Stewart's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Oris is Stewart's. Because I asked about 10 people.
Oh, was it like
he finally spoke to me, and he was like, "Yeah, that was mine."
It had like not a cushion, like a TV cushiony case kind of thing. The curved case. Mark H, with or without the old lighting hand. I think it has the lighting hand. Oh yeah, the pointer date. Yeah.
The pointer date. That's it. Why did I not remember that? I love these. Yeah, like the big crown pointer date. Someone had the bronze green one, which I love as well.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that white creamy dial pointer date was gorgeous. And I again forgot I was wearing that. Yes,
I think I don't know if you had mine or because then I was like, I feel like I think I was going to the bar or something. And I was like, I want to wear a watch, and then Julian was like, here you go, and just gave me his Patek. I was like, yeah, I'll do.
I was looking for my Bremont, but that I suppose.
Yeah.
Julian said Lucy was a bit tipsy. I actually wasn't that night. I didn't drink much at all. I'm a very enthusiastic person, especially when I'm really excited about stuff. So I end up like just talking and being a little bit woo, just because I'm so excited. But
I drove, so I was very well behaved.
Yeah, you were.
I can just next time I'll stay over and I'll have a drink. I'll help you finish that bottle of Prosecco. You're like, should I get a glass? No, let's get a bottle.
Yeah. Well, Shari, aka Aston Watch Life, shared a bottle with me towards the end, which was lovely.
Yeah. Oh, Nick James said that was me with the green and bronze.
There you are.
Hey, Nick.
Yes. Yeah, I do love that pointer date.
Yeah. I think when I first started looking at Oris, I wanted a pointer date, but then I wanted a dive watch to go on holiday with, so I ended up getting my one. But at some point, maybe like a vintage. Maybe I'll start maybe I'll start looking for an older pointer date.
Yeah, the Diver 65s are really cool as well.
Yeah. It was a Red Bar one. So something to consider. But have you got any more?
Makes my list of even bigger.
Yes. Add to it. Any more Olympics watch spotting? Not watch spotting, but Tom Daley was spotted knitting. Did you see that?
Yes. Just sat in the audience knitting. I'm like, I thought I was getting old.
But and what a nice way to if you there's been a lot of talk about athletes and mental health and pressure and whatnot. So get your knitting out if it helps you relax and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, we got.
We have Omega. So I briefly, or very, very quickly talked about some of the Richard Mille ambassadors. So you have Akani Simbine from South Africa in athletics. Nelly Corder, who's a US golfer, female, which is amazing. You've got quite a few ambassadors for Richard Mille, but ambassadors for Omega are Peter Burning and Blair Took from the New Zealand sailing team.
Nice.
They are wearing the Planet Oceans here. So,
So also, controversially, I did disagree. I mean, I think it came up on Scottish Watches quite a bit with the sailing Speedmaster that they brought out. Like, no, don't take your Speedmaster near the water. Like, you have a diving range, a waterproof range of watches to give to sailing people. Do not give them a Speedmaster.
God.
No.
I mean, there are enough memes out there in the world about the Speedmaster and water. Heed some of those comments. You literally made the Seamaster for that reason, for the sea. The clue is in the name.
Yeah. Don't do that. I had the one that always like sticks in my head is that we serviced a gold Speedmaster for a client, and like it'd taken like a little while, 6 to 8 weeks, whatever, like they do. And he came and collected it Saturday morning, came back Saturday afternoon. So well, it's got like luckily it wasn't wet, but it's got condensation under the glass. And we said, oh, like, well, what have you been doing? He was like, well, I'll wash my car. I was like, why are you wearing your gold Speedmaster to wash your car? Like, no. And it was an older one as well. Like, it was an old, like, don't do that, please. Like, we'll take it upstairs, we'll dry it out, we'll see if it's done any damage, but please don't do that.
This, unfortunately, is part of the problem with people who don't understand what they've got. So they have an heirloom, or they buy something because they think it's cool, or it looks pretty, or it was their great grandfather's or something. And maybe because it has a slightly more sporty feel to it, rather than sort of your dainty vintage pieces, they don't do the research into it, and they just wear them as any other normal, more sporty watches. And you're like, oh, please don't do that. Yeah. As an onlooker, and they're like, why isn't it working properly? Because it's not made to do that. It's old.
Yeah. I mean, Mark H says there are a few Speedmasters with 100-meter water resistance. I mean, I think, that there are. And again, had customers that have been like, well, my watch has always been water resistant. I've always worn it in water. And I'd sort of go along the sort of lines of, yeah, that's fantastic, but we don't recommend it. And then I have actually got into an argument with a customer before, and I said, well, because we're an Omega service centre, I said, I can get the line from Omega officially that says we wouldn't recommend that you wear. So I think you can get away with it and you can be fine, but
depends what you're doing with it, I suppose.
Yeah, and that's because actually it's the pressure as well. So if you took, because that, oh, well, I'm not going to dive down 100 meters, but actually running your watch under a tap might be more pressure than gently swimming.
Yeah.
So just kind of keep those things. And Daily Divers turned up.
Hi, Daily Diver.
Perfect timing.
There you go. Look at that. Talking about divers, and he shall appear. Time to Loom said Tom Daly actually knitted medal pouches so the gold medals didn't get scratched. Is that truth, or did you just make up something really plausible?
Also, they're not made of gold. They're only like 10% gold. The rest of it's made from recycled phones. I also heard that.
I guess that's cool.
I don't know how real that is, because you'd kind of think at that level.
Recycled phones?
Yeah, like metal.
I suppose they're conscious of the environment.
But also, you're not going to be like, yes, I'm going to train really hard for 4 years to get a recycled bit of metal.
I mean, to be honest, I think they've been happier with the massive gold coins that you get for Christmas, the chocolate ones. Couple of those, it'd be all right.
Yeah.
I ate this one. Can I get a replacement?
Yeah. I got hungry on the way home. My horse ate it. My horse ate my medal.
Don't take your medal into the pool.
Yeah. Right, ambassadors. Okay, I did have some lined up. So actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of a sideline. What's the word?
Sidestep.
Off
topic.
Oh, I've lost her now.
I'm trying to guess here. We're close, but apparently we're not that close yet.
What?
Trying to finish each other sentence.
Oh, I've lost her.
Oh, you've just been ignoring me this whole time, which is totally understandable.
Yeah. There's a delay. There's a delay on the.
Just nod and agree. That tends to work. It's probably what everyone did on the weekend, to be honest. He
Oh,
seems
that's
way
really
too enthusiastic. Just nodding agreed. She might leave.
Oh, this is really annoying. Why can't I remember what she's called? She's always like first on my Instagram.
Are you trying to
And
describe her?
right, I'm just going to put it out there. So there's a really a woman called Emily, but it's spelled like E-M-E.
This is the lady you were talking about before.
Yeah, last week. But I can't find her now. So she's I think she's like a
Emily Brebenham.
how are you spelling it?
Emilie Brabon.
There we go.
You got it?
Right, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a screen share.
Brabenhames. I like that.
So, right, people, if you want to follow someone who occasionally likes watches but posts really funny memes, maybe we should get her on as a guest. I feel like she's really sarcastic and fun. So, rapid transformation coach, nutrition coach, co-founder of a boot camp, author, and then it's gone now. Maybe they've got rid of her already. Zenith ambassador.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite cool. We love that watch, don't we?
Yeah, she posted the sign language interpreter for WAP meme.
Yes. Is it still on there? Or is it gone?
It is. No, it's still on there. It's still on there.
All right,
it's so yeah. Look, just I love a good meme anyway, watch related or not. Like
okay,
one of the whole points of Instagram is for laughs and enjoyment and great content, and this is like this is the kind of content people come here for.
Oh, and dogs. She posts about dogs as well. Yeah, as ambassadors go, Zenith ambassador. I think that's the only pictures. Oh, I've got a couple more there of her wearing the watch.
Yeah, I love that Zenith device still.
Yeah, so pretty. Yeah. Oh, that's me commenting on it. Oh, it's embarrassing. Oh, look, there we go, Mr. X Sydney. Yeah. So anyway, one to follow as ambassadors go.
Oh, Julian just asked what's WAP. Google
it. And when Urban Dictionary comes up,
just click that.
Wireless application protocol.
I like that. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's just software.
I thought you were going to say something else. Software,
hardware.
I think it's more hardcore than soft. Right, I'm going to skip on to one other thing as well. My good friends over at Bremont. So I was just having a little skip through their ambassadors as well. Jason Fox. Lucy, there's a photo of Jason Fox that I'm going to send over to you, which is quite pleasant. Sure. So yeah, like ex-Marine. We got Tom Curry, so England rugby.
There's a man holding a guitar. I mean, it must be a great brand.
Thomas Rat. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Should we see who he is?
I feel like he might be a musician.
Country music artist and songwriter.
Country
I guess they've got to appeal to the American market. But also, I don't think I've mentioned it on here. It's not an official ambassador, but so Bremont sponsor the so Peter Hickman, Williams Racing. Oh no, he's not Williams Racing. He's motorbike guy. Anyway, wrong. But so Bremont also sponsored the Williams Racing, and then at Silverstone Grand Prix a couple of weeks ago, I don't know if anyone saw any of this footage. They had Nick helicoptered into the event with Harrison Ford, who came into the boutique a few weeks ago and just made friends. And then they met up with Tom Cruise. So it's just all these photos of Nick English from Bremont hanging out with Harrison Ford and Tom Cruise in the pit lanes.
That's like the most casual flex. Just dropping by, chatting with my friends, Harrison and Tom.
Yeah.
No biggie.
Yeah. Oh, look, they're wearing Bremont watches. Could I just get a photo of you wearing a Bremont watch?
To be fair, if I saw them all together, the first thing I would think is not I really want a Bremont watch because they're wearing Bremont. Like, I want to be involved in that conversation.
Yeah. I just want to hang out with them for a day. But yeah, so I mean, they have some great ambassadors. Carrie, who's she? She looks like a fighter pilot. There you go, F-14 Tomcat fighter pilot.
What a legend! Yeah, we love a strong woman.
The first fully qualified female F-14 Tomcat fighter pilot in the US Navy. And what does she wear? Oh, she does fearless leadership stuff. There you go, MB2 white dial.
Nice.
I'm going to skip this as one more. Quite a bit an hour already. I'm sure there's another sporting.
Speedy Shutter, I think, is currently sporting a Bremont.
Who's that? Oh, you got it there? Oh no. Is that mine or yours? That's mine.
No, sorry. And I quite like the one he has, actually. S302 Supermarine.
Yeah, it's like a smaller dive watch. It's really nice.
Sorry, guys, this is not professional at all, but it's that one.
Yeah, a really nice sort of softer colours to it. But that's like Black Bay 58 kind of vibe.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, it's a field watch, Black Bay 58 mashup looking thing. Yeah. A friend of mine's in the military, and he's got I'm afraid to say what squadron, but yeah, he's got a squadron version of it, which is really cool. Yeah. Anyway, we're an hour. Have we missed anything? Oh, God.
Actually, one thing I was going to touch on.
A couple of things. Like half the ambassadors that I looked at and the watches that I looked at, we haven't talked about. We haven't even talked about Hublot's friends of the brand. They're not even ambassadors. They're friends of the brand. That's what they're called.
Yeah. I guess that's one way.
Stop trying to be Max Booster.
Yeah.
With your friends.
I was chatting to someone the other day, and they're like new to watches and really enthusiastic and like doing it the right way. They're like, I think they're like, I want to work my way through the brands. I just don't want to go out and get like the AP Royal Oak. And I was like, yeah, or like an MB&F. And he was like, oh, what's MB&F? And I was like, oh, just you wait. You've got so much to enjoy, so much to discover.
I do I'm obsessed with MB&F, everything about them. But some people just don't get them, and that's okay. They are different.
Yeah,
they're not your typical like round dial, flat, thin, basic lug strapped watches.
Yeah.
They are a little bit unique, so I get that. I do like teaching people about them. Yeah,
I think the obviously Flying T, Legacy Machine Flying T is my favourite, and I like that style. The other style, the
Space Dick.
Yeah. There's Legacy Machines, and what's he called the other ones? Horological machines, HM, horological machines. So those ones I fully appreciate, but they're just a little bit too like I would
a bit too far away from it. Yeah,
I think it's the size. I think maybe if they made them a little bit smaller, then but I just feel like they're not I don't know, ergonomic on the wrist. Like they just sit on top, not around the wrist.
Yeah, I get that. I do get that.
Like, you know, when you this is not I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say it anyway because it's really stupid and funny. I don't. It's not a comparison at all. But you know when Americans go to proms and the girls wear the corsage on their wrist, and you're like, that just doesn't. That's just not a thing. That's just something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just kind of reminds me of that.
Did you not get a corsage at your prom?
No. I think all us girls went like alone.
I bought it myself. I'm a strong, independent woman. Have been from the day one. Sorry, Matt.
Matt, go and buy a corsage. Oh, I'd be so cute.
I totally get that. But for me,
Yeah.
the HM line it's art on your wrist. It's not necessarily a watch. So I can see how maybe the flying T's that are very domed, but still keep that normal watch shaping, I guess. I can see how people could think they're a bit bulky.
Yeah.
Because they look like watches. They look like they should be flat and round to your wrist and sit like a normal watch. Whereas a lot of the HM lines, they're not made to do that. They never were.
Yeah.
That's not their intention.
To be controversial,
they're made to be different. So when they sit, my personal opinion is when they sit on your wrist, it's not a watch. It's art. Yeah. So you're wearing it as not an accessory, but something
as a wearable art. Yeah, no, I do get that. I do, I still still love that. I still love that. Anyway, actually there was one more thing that I was gonna kind of just mention, but it's kind of a bit dead. But it's just like when it comes to Olympics, something we never mention on the show is smartwatches. And people are wearing smartwatches. They're wearing, maybe not iWatches, but they're wearing, like, again, on the cross country, they're wearing these big electronic, chronographs, whatever. And people do need them, and there is a market for them, and they fulfill the requirements of the people that are wearing them. So,
they were a big thing. Like, doing a little bit of research for this, I noticed how many of them are now actually wearing smartwatches. It's surely that, I don't know, I wonder if that's maybe just more pressure to them because they can see all of their stats constantly.
Heart rate. How many calories am I burning? And to need to know
I'm halfway through my run, I'm halfway through my swim, and I already know I'm behind.
Yeah.
My last, I'm never going to get my personal best because I'm already halfway through and I've not hit X.
My heart rate's not going as high as it should do. I need to push harder, or my heart rate's going too high. I need to ease off. Or I mean, that's when you double. That's when you double wrist.
A little bit of a distraction from a normal watch as well.
I want this wrist to tell me everything I need to know, and I want this wrist to look pretty. Yeah. To consider.
Pretty much.
Anywho, we should probably let these people go.
Yeah, I was going to say, let these lovely people go. Thank you very much to everyone for watching and for listening. Again, just a quick reminder, if you can like this video, if you liked it, if you didn't, just leave.
Hit the like button twice. No, hit the dislike. If you didn't,
I don't think you can undo it. Can you not? You should probably check that before you start telling people.
You must be able to undo it. I think I heard Adrian say it once, and I maybe chuckle. So
we need to go on I'll go on one of his videos and just hit dislike twice
just to check.
Yeah, I'm not going to test it on ours. Yeah, make sure you catch up with us every week, and tell your friends.
And there'll be 3 of us next week, hopefully.
There should hopefully be 3 of us next week. Yeah, well, there will be, even if it's not all of us 3.
Yeah. Me and Sam will be off again. Lucy's going to invite everyone.
I'll just do the show on my own. No, we probably won't get any. Probably won't get any viewers again.
Yeah. Oh, you would. Yeah, you would. It'll be fun. Right, I'm going to hit the button. Okay. So, Bye everyone. Enjoy your evening.
Thanks, guys. Bye for now.